Hi, this is Andy Deering with DVSport. Today we will be discussing what responsibilities a technician has prior to the start of the game. We will cover how to check into the Command Center application, go over the pregame checklist, how to test, replay, and check video feeds, discuss the difference between pregame and today's game modes, talk about testing other auxiliary items and communication equipment, and lastly, how to configure the system for the game after completing your testing. The first thing a technician should do when arriving on site is to open the Command Center application on the replay system. This will inform you who your DVSport support contact is for the day. It will provide you with their name and phone number. It is required that the technician enters their name and cell phone number in the field area shown here. After the technician hits check-in, a text message is sent to the DVSport support contact notifying them that you are the technician that day and you are on site beginning your testing. On rare occasions, due to scheduling changes or other unforeseen events, you may not see a game appear on the Command Center page. In this case, please call the general DVSport hotline at 412-788-9070 and an email alert of your support need will be sent out to the entire team. You can also use this number as a backup if you ever encounter a scenario where you are unable to reach your assigned support contact. Next, you will start testing the hardware and software at the stadium. A pregame checklist shown here will help guide you through this test. You can minimize this window for now to the taskbar. We will come back later to this list. To launch the software, double-click the green icon on the desktop. You will see three different options available to you: Test Mode, Pregame, and Today's Game. Test Mode is meant for DVSport employee usage only. You will never use this mode. Pregame is meant for testing equipment prior to the start of the game, and Today's Game is used only for live games. In this situation, we would select Start Pregame. Next, we want to delete the previous video to ensure we don't run out of space on our capture drives. Select Delete Video All Drives. It will take a few seconds, but once completed, you will see the free space be equal to the available space. You also have the option to delete the video off an individual drive by clicking here. Once the drives are cleared, click Continue. The most important part of correctly launching the software into pregame mode is to not change the visiting team. Keep the visiting team as pregame. Changing the visiting team will trigger the software to upload clips and send notifications out to conference and DVSport personnel. You will know you are properly in pregame mode if the background of the software switches from black to tan after clicking OK on the Game Properties window. If the background is still black after clicking OK, close the app by hitting Alt F4 and reach out to your DVSport support contact for assistance. Next, we will check the video into the replay system. Click the number of video feeds that we should be expecting for the game and hit Next. You should now start to see video signals appear in the preview windows. These preview windows will give you the format and frames per second of the video. It is mandatory that these formats and frames per second are matching. If you see different formats or no signal, contact your DVSport support contact for further direction. If a preview window shows live video but is labeled as no signal, it most likely means the video reached the replay system after the preview window is loaded. If this is the case, close the app by hitting Alt F4 and relaunch into pregame. The video preview page will reinitialize all video and will provide the format for the once missing feed. Once all formats and video are confirmed, click Yes to launch into the app. Now is a good time to reopen the pregame checklist. Hit the Windows key and move your mouse down to the Chrome icon on the taskbar. We will cover some of the items on this list in other videos, but it's important to check all vitals of the systems on both primary and backup if you have a dual server system. Once you are in the app, we will want to start testing the X keys to make sure each command is responding accordingly. Click New Play first to see if the preview windows in the application go from paused to recording. You will see the preview windows go from a yellow border color to a red color, indicating the system is now recording. Continue to test functions such as Q and Replay to confirm X keys are functioning correctly. Another important piece of pregame testing is checking video playback with the shuttle. Toggle through each angle, program A, B, C, and confirm that the video is playing back smoothly on each angle. Test the multifunction on the shuttle and confirm the angles are in sync. It is also vital to confirm that input 1 in the replay software is your program feed. Notice here that there are green bars bouncing. This indicates that we are receiving audio embedded with the video. Contact the truck pregame and confirm that the audio that they are sending is program audio and not natural sound. We want to have the broadcast announcer's audio embedded with the program feed. Keep your DVSport support contact informed during your testing process. After checking into Command Center, confirming video feeds, and testing peripheral devices, talk with your replay official and communicator to go over protocols during the game. They will likely be doing pregame checks with you to ensure everything is ready to go for kickoff. Work with them to check all communication equipment between the booth and field like headsets, pagers, and walkie-talkies. Do note that the checklist will include testing auxiliary replay equipment that may or may not be applicable to your conference. These items may include medical replay, medical rewind tablets, on-field monitors, and conference command center equipment. It is important to keep all testing procedures inside pregame mode. When you feel comfortable that everything is ready to go for the game, we will want to configure the system for today's game. You will want to launch into game mode 15 to 30 minutes before kickoff. No testing should be done in game mode. If you have a dual server system, we will want to launch the replay application on the backup system first. This allows the backup server to properly communicate with the primary server during the game. You can confirm that you are on the backup server by looking at the desktop wallpaper for the word backup. You switch between the primary and backup by hitting scroll lock, enter on your keyboard. To open the replay application, double-click the green football replay icon on the desktop. We will want to select Start Today's Game. Next, we will want to delete previous video to ensure we don't run out of space on our capture drives. Select Delete Video, All Drives. After clicking Continue, it'll bring us to the Game Properties page. Here we will start by confirming if the correct teams are displayed in the Home and Visiting Team windows. If one of the teams is not correct, please refrain from typing anything into the team boxes and reach out to your DVSport support contact to get it resolved. We want to accurately put in the start time, as some conferences use this data to track how long their games are taking place. The end time will auto-populate at the end of the game. Next, enter the stadium name in the location box, and if you are playing on TV, select the checkbox and the appropriate network you are playing on. Lastly, we will confirm the officials. It's DVSport's goal to have all these assignments pre-populated for you, so you won't have to select or type any names in. However, if one is missing, you can click and type their name in the box. After clicking OK, we will want to confirm the properties at the top of the page. If we need to make any adjustments, we can click the Edit button. Once verified, click Yes. Select the appropriate number of feeds that your conference uses and wait until all preview windows and current formats are fully loaded. This can take 5 to 10 seconds. Reminder, all formats need to be the same to be allowed into the replay application. Go ahead and click Yes. The backup is now configured for the game. We will now want to jump over to the primary server by hitting scroll lock, enter. Once we have switched to the primary, we will have to complete the same steps that we did on the backup. First, we will want to confirm with the desktop background that we are on the primary system. We will launch replay by hitting the green icon, which will bring us to this page. We will start today's game, delete the video on all the drives, and click Continue. The Game Properties page will appear and all the information should be auto-filled. Reminder, if any of the team names are not correct, reach out to your DVSport support contact. Double check the properties, adjust the correct start time, and once confirmed, click OK and continue on by clicking Yes. Reconfirm the video feeds. Again, wait for the video windows and formats to fully load before clicking Yes. Here, if you have a dual server system, we will now go to the Setup button. Click RR Start. Remember, black background means that you are in game mode, and tan means that you are in pregame. You are now ready for kickoff. Once in game mode, please cease all testing. Marking plays and replays prior to kickoff will cause unwanted video and data to be uploaded to the cloud website. Once you have launched into game mode, please don't mark any new plays until the start of the game. In recap, it is important to check into the Command Center application as soon as you arrive on site. You should stay in active communication with your DVSport support contact throughout your testing and completion of the pregame checklist. It's vital that all pregame testing is taking place in pregame mode, and once game mode is entered, all testing is stopped. You should confirm all video feeds are correct and have the same format. Ensure the proper function of communication and auxiliary replay equipment. And finally, accurately enter in all game details when launching into today's game. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.